If that was heard, I accidentally dunked my bowl onto the table.
Okay.
The bowl I'm keeping my snacks in, that is, folks. I'm not too stupid to keep eating my snacks from my bag, but that would be likely too much noise.
Yeah,
Wait, actually,
I forgot to mention every 3 steps you take triggers an explosion.
Oh. Now you tell us.
Okay, here we go then. Yeah, I remember this one. We can use the explosions to take out Ethereals, then collect the coins. Master, Ethereals defeated by bombs may leave behind ether crystals. The client's test bomb can use ether energy and crystals to enhance its explosive performance. Okay, explosion radius 1, interval 3 actions, overload charges 4, and ether energy conversion empty. Okay. Let's increase the radius. Yep, increase to 2. And yeah, now we're basically playing Bomberman. And keep away.
Gear coins, just like in that movie. I think I read about this in the Investigator's Handbook.
Okay. We can't actively fight them. There's just a frick ton of them, huh? Upgrades. Let's increase that to 3. Yep. This area contains the theories with a low threat level. However, they are large in numbers and can pose a tough challenge if they surprise you. Okay, we can use these overload charges to just get rid of them. And while you can get rid of them directly using the bomb, they have surrounded the area. There's not enough time to wait for the bomb to charge up completely. Okay, so we just use an overload.
Too bad it's not real money.
And cornered again. So another charge.
Looks like a bonus.
Okay. Yeah, the corners are a bit risky. Okay.
Gear coins, just like in that movie.
There.
What movie?
Oh, going by Ambi could be any movie.
What the heck is that supposed to be?
Enemies have a low chance to take 1 less action. Okay.
Does
10%
anyone
more.
recognize that thing on screen?
Nope. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be doing, or what it's supposed. Yeah, it looks like a toy gun, of course. Yeah. But
You want to save it? I'm not good at saving.
there, 1, 2, 3. Another one. Defeating an enemy using explosive grants 30 more coins. Let's just keep upgrading the radius.
Looks like a bonus.
Oop, another one. Restore an overload stack, just in case. Okay, almost at the amount. Overload. There. Okay, that's the correct amount. Please evacuate promptly. Yep. Okay, let me... Yep. Let me grab up what I can. Yep. Oh, well. Stepped into that one without any charges, so we'll have to fight these. Okay, luckily we'll get 4 charges from that. But yeah, that should be all of the 3 observation data. So we'll be able to just head out after this. Okay, but yeah, a self-recharging bomb, that would be really useful. Just need to really work on the fact that it explodes automatically over time, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of concerning.
Nope. Okay. Next batch. Okay. Nothing special since it is basically just a random encounter. Okay. Last wave. Yep, last wave. Missed that one. Yep. Did not miss that one. I just missed the dodge on it.
I'm here.
Nope. Yep. Okay, that was a new pose.
Gear coins, just like in that movie.
Okay, let's head on out. Okay. Yep. We've collected enough gear coins to fulfill the client's requirements. We can complete the commission now. Fantastic. With so many gear coins, I can finally proceed with my new enhancement plan. Submit enough coins to upgrade Colt's bomb. Thank you so much. I'm rushing back right now. You should be able to make use of the remaining energy. Okay, because we need 5,000 more to open these up. But let's leave that for some other time, maybe. And just call it here on this one. Okay. 8 minutes. And we still got the premium currency out of that.
Yeah. Bold empty, put that away. Carefully. Thank you. Right on top of the captain's head.
No. Family disputes. It turns out that older gentleman Jobbert, who came to rent a videotape, appears to have a complicated background. He's actually a big shot in the holoraider industry and the leader of the Weasel Gang. However, little does he know the young manager he encountered is none other than the renowned proxy Phaethon, and the enforcer who accepted his commission to teach those ungrateful brats a harsh lesson. Talk about a twist of fate.
I remember that.
Assemble your squad and cause some trouble for the Weasel Gang that is busy infighting. Well, you do know what they say about 2 dogs with a bone.
I should know.
Well,
don't know
they
what they say about that.
The saying is, when 2 dogs fight over a bone, or it's a Dutch saying, I'm translating it basically, when 2 dogs fight over a bone, the third one takes it home. Though in this case, it's going to be a cat that runs off with it. Okay,
I may have heard that one, but not often.
She spotted the bone, and she's going to make a run for it. As she was just staring at a blank wall.
Oh dear. Yeah, I might have only heard that phrase similar to it once or twice. Yeah, I think I'm going to prioritize keeping them out of the ring. Nope. Ow.
But still try to still try to, well, put out as much damage as possible besides that.
Blocked you. It's gonna hit me.
So are you stepping forwards?
We don't want your energy drink.
Fall back, kitty cat.
Now I've got a stupid idea of what energy drink would be the best to make a Molotov cocktail out of.
Standing by.
Not if any of them are flammable.
Yeah, that would be the biggest issue with it.
Yeah, and if it was, then there's probably a little more concern we should be worried about then.
Yeah. Okay. Enjoy the landmine. There we go. But there are other materials that could be flammable.
Okay, that poor raider there, or bandit.
Elevators are basically the bandits of this universe. It's just that our agents and such are a higher class of them.
Yeah, the thing is, how to say this?
Death
You
Wiggle?
might very much turn someone's backside into a lot of slices of ham.
She got frozen midair there.
I think she was about to jump into the hole. Right.
Yeah, cat see box, cat sit in box, cat see hole in wall, cat go through hole in wall.
I just realized, like, you know how cats can get through a lot of narrow spaces?
Yeah.
That to almost a ridiculous level?
You're picturing Nakamata doing that?
I fear she might be either able to do that or she may try and fail.
Both would be equally hilarious. Okay, the cornerstone of everything. Hand-digging ether crystal stalagmites. This is truly, well, an outdated work practice. Many workers probably did this type of task before mechanization. Okay. Let's see what they are up to then.
I guess they did it by hand since they didn't have the resources to make those damn machines.
Yeah. And since, well, ether crystals can be used to power things once refined, well, it's sort of a satisfactory thing. You make a machine, use the machine to make more, and to make materials, which you use to build more machines, and then you've got machines building more machines.
Yeah, just the first step you need to do by hand.
Yeah. You're late. Hello, Mr. Investigator. I'm not a hollow-raider. This is my first ever gig on the internet. Is that what you were about to say? I plan to mine ether crystal stalagmites here. Your job is to clear out the ethereals that sometimes get in the way. Is this a mission from the association? Mission? No, it's not a mission. Don't you think mining ether crystals with your two hands is a very meaningful activity? Back when New Eridu was first built, my colleagues and I started doing this. You see, these deposits of ether energy that have gradually built up one drop at a time are actually the foundation of this city. That does sound pretty meaningful. But, while we're doing meaningful work, you have to be careful if you bump into other investigators. You probably don't have a permit yet, right? I knew it, this is sus. Alright, let's get to work. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Recommended music, first piece of soil, the end song. Really? Okay, that would indeed be fitting music for this scenario, but let's focus on the beatdown first.
This won't hurt. Just leave it to me. No problem.
Yeah, incoming.
Behave now. You don't have what it takes.
Yep. Okay. Oh, is that enough cleared out? Or... I knew you were the right person. It would have taken me who knows how long to do it all by myself. Is there something you'd need assistance with? Calm down, I still need a little more time. Look, ethereals might come from over there too. I'm on it. Hey, I said no rush. The ether fluctuations are more severe over there than they are here, so be careful. I'd hate to see... Stop, I can't jinx this. I appreciate your concern. Now go, make it quick and be safe. Reminds me of myself back in the day.
Can we over here? They won't feel it done with her tail?
Yeah.
That cannot be easy.
On what aspect you mean?
The way how each of them move separately up and down. I can see it in the same rhythm.
Copy that.
Yeah. I think that might have been reasonably easy once the first tail is animated. You just reverse it for the other one.
Yeah. But still, the issue will be to make sure it does the movement smoothly.
Yeah, that would be the hard part.
And that's the thing I'm impressed about. They've done it smoothly.
It's a wanna try my massage? Neat and tidy. You so good, okay?
Death wheel.
And once more. There we go. Cross that one out.
Also, a clarification, people. You do not use combat knives for massages. You don't.
Also, I think I just noticed her tails aren't inverted in their movement.
Yeah, you see what you mean. That must be taken time to animate.
Yeah, the right tail actually curls around a bit, whereas the left one is more up and down standard movement. All done? Already? It's been quite some time since I've seen someone who's as good as you. Mr. Investigator? Relax, I don't care about all that. To tell you the truth, I've been working for 45 years now. Tomorrow I retire. Well, congratulations. And lately the association hasn't given me any new missions, telling me that my job is to get ready for the retirement ceremony. But most of my old friends either perished in the hollows or can't get out of bed due to corruptions. Even the old capital that we defended. A retirement ceremony without them is just for show. I don't care about the medals or honors. I just want to feel the city's foundation with my own hands one more time. And speaking of foundation, sir... I digress. Sorry, you must find my rambling boring. We've done a lot today. There might be some ether fluctuations in this area. Let's get out of here. You're quite a dependable helper, kid. We'll meet again soon. Aren't you retiring? Having an investigator license or not doesn't really matter for getting into the hollows, does it? After all, you're gonna be meeting here, right? Okay. Retiring and then becoming a hollow raider just to be able to keep going at the ether crystals.
Oh dear.
Okay, collecting up a good amount again. Okay, I'm just reminded randomly of something. Apparently, You remember that game I spoke of, the one with the clothing and such, that absolutely managed to nuke whatever goodwill it had? Infinity Nikkei? Not Nikkei, Nikki.
Yeah.
Apparently they had worked out some sort of deal with the developer of Stardew Valley before all of that came out. So yeah, since now it's been announced that since that crossover stuff has now been announced, which I'm presuming is mostly just Infinity Nikki clothing appearing in Stardew Valley. Yeah, people have not been too happy about that, but they're going with the wrong assumption probably that that deal was made after they shot themselves fully in the foot with that. Stuff like that takes time to, well, go through and everything, so apparently Concerned Ape, which is the dev of the developer of Stardew Valley, they've been catching some undeserved heat from that. Unless it were to come out that they made the deal after all that happened, but I'm presuming that it was made beforehand. And yeah, past that, it becomes breaching a contract if they would have stopped with that. Okay.
Oh dear.
Anything from my older sister? Head to the Hollow and search for the Zenless' missing keepsakes and save their bond from breaking. Do it for the sake of cross-species relations and a hefty reward from the client. Okay. Actually, what level is this? 45. Weakness to ether. Okay. Let's bring the electric team then. I almost said the electric duo, but it's a trio.
Sorry.
Okay, we've still got over an hour. So, not short on time. The day we lost a collar, Mark and I were working right around here. Please take care of the ethereals first, then look for the collar. Really appreciate it. Please.
You just look like she accidentally sliced him.
Just in position.
Go. Okay. Now we can deal the high damage.
Roger.
Okay. First batch dealt with. Second coming up. There we go. Okay. I haven't been using the lock-on as much anymore because for the intermissions recordings I've taken up to playing with the keyboard more, since it's easier to keep track of enemies around you with the mouse. Okay, finish you off. There we go. Seth, shield please. Thank you. There we go. All three at once. Okay, you know how I've been talking about that I've been playing RimWorld quite a bit lately? Mostly while the videos are actually rendering and such. I've made it worse for myself because I've added mods.
Yeah, and you can. I think if you looked at the Steam for the mod, you can see some issues.
Yep. How then? Just the fact that Rimworld can just absolutely eat away the hours.
There's many abandoned mods, and all the people taking over mods to make replicas and all that. So
True.
here's the thing. This is an issue that arises before whenever a new DLC arrives.
Oh, hello. Suspicious coordinates. No items matching the target's descriptions were detected. So far, from what I've seen so far, unless something specifically mentions needing a certain DLC, it can fit with basically anything, even just the core game itself.
Oh, I mean, like, there's some that will straight up be bugged or not work due to it's not missing. It's not due to DLC necessarily.
No.
It's just it's too old to work with the current version.
Luckily enough, the Steam Workshop does allow you to sort everything by version, so that helps an extreme amount.
Yeah, but that means that next time instead you will play it with us one or two new DLCs. Some of your mods you have already had may no longer be working as they should.
All right.
I doubt it because most of them are set to work with just core mode and such. But yeah, version updates do need to be kept track of.
Yeah, and that's the problem. There are many out there in version.
Okay, but a lot of the good ones that are still being updated, luckily enough.
Oh yeah, but there's many that have been dropped. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, on that, one of the newer mods that I was trying out with that is it kept making whenever it was trying to load in, it would give a load error or something that it couldn't find a certain parameter or something. And
Yeah,
I actually brought that up on the mods page on this workshop, and 2 hours later, the developer actually the mod maker actually responded to that, and apparently put out a new version. It didn't fix that specific thing, but it is still nice to see just mods actively being worked on and everything.
Oh yeah.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Okay, I think that's what you mentioned is a really common thing that you had a lot of error messages. You can still play it, but yeah, it's a common thing.
As you will.
Yeah. I've luckily only had to disable 2 mods that gave little errors like that. Even with those, it would still load up and play. But just to be safe, I disabled those anyways.
Resistance is futile.
Okay. Nope. And there we go. Silver vine collar. Target item found. Silver vine collar. Okay, let's hand it over. We were so lucky to find it. But a special bond with our siblings might have been lost forever. We'll never forget your kindness. Thank you so much for your help. Never. Bear a few words. Alright.
Whoa, wait! Do you see your total time?
Hmm? What?
5 minutes on the dot.
Okay. Let's see. I'll keep an eye on that in the editing to confirm that. But
Yeah, write it down. Write it down.
okay. Let's see. Been a while since I've had to do this with pen and paper. 204 about. Okay. And is that actually all the extra ones we picked up this time?
Yeah, I guess when you edit a video, you can edit a arrow or something pointing at it.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
or whatever
That
you feel like
one.
it is be funny to point at the house.